That's even better. Look at that. Professional right from the start. So, Sue, we are sitting in Raven Banner Entertainment's kind of little getaway from the everyday, basically. And we are sitting down and chatting with Laurence Leboeuf, right? And Monroe Chambers.
Hello.
That sounds way less French.
Right? Yeah, way less French. The stars of the upcoming Turbo Kid, which we've now both seen.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I just watched it this morning, so I'm
So
still
good.
on a high.
Oh,
That was so much fun.
That's so cool.
You guys.
now, both of you, I'm not going to say come from a serious background, but I mean, you've done 19-2 and personal favorite Durham County, and of course you're coming from Degrassi. Both of them kind of deal with kind of serious subject matters. And then they kind of throw you into this 80s
Charming.
BMX Kid, Road Warriors, Solar Babies throwback and say, go ahead.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what was that like? I mean, as an
Here's your
acting
first
challenge.
bucket of blood.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it was. I mean, for me, it was wonderful that they would actually, think of me for a role like Apple, which was so, like you say, like completely outside of what I'm used to do, and that they would actually trust me. They saw something that in me that I've never done comedy and anything like that. So they were like, well, they kind of trusted me with it, and I was very flattered about that. And it is very different. I mean, it's
just out there.
It's out there completely, especially Apple. Anyway, like she's really.
She's
really
smiling.
unique. She's unique.
I
There we
was
go.
surprised at that when she told me that she never done comedy before because her instincts and her timing was just so there.
Right?
And it comes out so much during the film that you absolutely steal it comedically. And so to see how much dramatic work you've done before this for you, like, it was kind of what I've always said it to you on set. It's like when you're always like, well, I've never done comedy. Like, when asking for the notes, I'm like, you're killing it. Like, we don't kill your shit. Like,
Nice. Well, I think it was a perfect character to explore that Apple. She was perfect to go too over the top, and then to have people kind of bring me back to what, like, finding the right level of Apple, so I could really just throw it all out there and be as quirky as I could, and then dim it down a little.
Pull it back.
Yeah.
Now, I'm kind of curious, did the directors and the writers kind of take you aside before you guys started shooting and say, okay, now watch these movies to kind of get in the mindset, because there's just, in my review, which hasn't gone up yet, but I talk about how this is a movie that I would have rented in like 85 or 86.
Yeah.
Literally, the kind of movie I would have taken home, my parents would be like, why are you watching that? And there was so much blood.
Yeah.
What is this movie rated kind of thing? I'm like, it's fine. But it feels like a throwback in the best way. So it's wonderfully nostalgic and incredibly bloody.
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and the incredibly bloody part doesn't even come till halfway through. Like, I was all like, oh, this is just like being a kid, and I love this movie, and then, whoa, that was a bit harsh. And then it just kept spurting.
Yeah.
I think one of the main things is that we knew going into it, it was a Mad Max-esque
Totally.
film on BMX bike, and I think that was the main thing that we were in reference to. But I think what was kind of cool is that for the directors and the cinematographer, they had the opportunity to let nostalgia hit the audience in the face with the little Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for us, with
Right from the synthesized.
Exactly.
Oh
So
my
John
God.
Carpenter.
I know.
So John
and that's
Carpenter.
actually GP are his band.
Get out of
Yeah.
here.
It's his band that
That's
makes
amazing.
it.
Tomatoes.
So when we did it, it was kind of like we got to create our own characters and let this world happen. It's very tongue-in-cheek, but still keep it grounded. And that was kind of interesting because we could do totally outlandish and very over the top. With like, save the girl, or like, there's like, no, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Or like, bring their heads on pikes. Like,
Yeah.
with those kind of scenes, but we can make it our own. And we got the Han Solo, Indiana Jones with Frederick.
Yeah.
And we can make it our own, but it was all them making it that nostalgia for the 80s films. And I'm glad that resonated.
Oh, totally. No, was there any part of it where you kind of just said, I don't get it?
There's
a
a lot.
couple times.
There's still times
Yeah.
where, like, real, like, fans come up and they
Well,
just
earlier.
today.
Yeah.
It was like a reference of a film where we both were like, yeah, right, yeah,
Totally
yeah,
intended.
totally.
Totally
Like,
intended
yeah.
that.
There's still so many things where, like we just said, like where they goes. So there's this part that totally made me realize, like when this movie came out and that movie, and we're like, yeah, sure,
Let's shoot it.
let's shoot, get it. There's so many times I was reading it and like I would call like my dad was the main supporter for me to do this mainly because he's like, Monroe, you're gonna have so much fun with this. There's so many references. And I'm like, I'm like, I don't know the references. He's like, trust me, Monroe, it's awesome. Like, just do it. These are his films, right? So it's really awesome that those are resonating. That's just credit to art.
To the kids, yeah.
Now, okay, I want to kind of touch on that because both of you kind of came into the, well, you were born in 85 and you were born in 90, so you both kind of missed that whole weird video generation.
That wave, yeah.
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 So what did you guys grow up with? Because I can't even think of what the 90s kids were growing up with video-wise.
Video-wise, you mean?
Yeah. I mean,
I
what...
played tons of Nintendo. And
Yeah?
stuff. Oh, yeah.
Video game-wise, you mean?
Video games?
Video game-wise, movie-wise? I mean, I don't know what the cultural touchstones would be for a 90s kid.
I mean, Nintendo.
The Nintendo, a Sega Genesis.
I mean, come on.
I mean, Nintendo.
Definitely Nintendo. It was definitely.
I had a Sega.
A Sega,
Wow.
Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think I remember a lot of Saved by the Bell. I remember. I think for me when I was like 12, 13, it was a lot of Pokemon, Digimon. Like I remember that was like, the biggest.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
With that
Pokemon,
kind of stuff.
I guess, yeah.
Film wise, I'm trying to think. Like I just remember growing up with like That Thing You Do from
Tom Hanks.
I remember the Titans and like that. And I remember one, my actually big fantasy one. I guess it's a genre film, but it was called Warriors of Virtue.
I remember that,
With the kangaroo movie. And no one ever knows that reference. And I'm like, oh, such a good freaking film. And looking back at it now, I'm like, that's a strange freaking film. But it was so much fun. So I think that's. I always
So that's the
forget
guy who
that.
starred in Turbo Kid.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of fun to look back
Very
on those.
cool. Okay, yeah, because, I mean, for us, literally any of the movies that you guys referenced in this film were touchstones for me. So I was catching everything. I mean, from the get-go, the Carpenter music, the there's the buns on his mom's head. And I'm like, oh my god, it's Star Wars. Everything's there.
Well, even the dude with the mask that just like sees him in the market or whatever is like.
Yeah. It's so Star Wars, right?
Yeah, that's true.
We were saying that when we were filming that with Romano. It was just like, oh my god, this is so Star Wars.
So,
Yeah.
But
And then there's like just like all right, let's ride, and they get on their bikes.
That's
right,
That's not what I was
Yeah.
expecting.
because you expect this whole big chase, and it's like everybody's got to get on their bikes. That's brilliant.
Love it.
Brilliant. So it looks like a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
It opens nationally next week, is it? On the
Toronto's a premiere at Cineplex at Yonge and Dundas on the 27th.
That's what it is.
And then the 28th, it's nationwide, video on demand, Cineplex.
Which is amazing because I think it's going to be one of those ones that once it finds its audience, which should happen fairly quickly.
Yeah.
This is just going to word of mouth on this is going to be huge.
I hope so, right?
Hopefully, I mean.
And then we get a sequel. Right? Where would Turbo Kid go after this?
Yeah.
There's a lot of adventures before and after. You never know.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Oh, alright. You can't need Apple though. It has to be the two.
I know.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
you
she
can't.
has a secret, which makes it anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
You know,
you guys know, but we can't say.
No, well, of
Yeah,
course
yeah,
not.
yeah.
Not while the camera's rolling.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep looking at myself. I can't
I
help
know,
it.
me
I'm
too.
there and
It's
I'm
so,
like
this
looking
is
at myself.
so weird.
I'm there, I'm like
It's
trying to
as
check
if
my
they-
hair like an
See,
idiot.
that's why I'm slightly off camera, so I don't have to Because I know I've got the good hair, so there's that.
No, that's right, exactly. I'm there with the Jimmy Neutron.
No,
trying
see,
to-
Jimmy Neutron, own the Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
No, you guys have, I just want to touch, like, on a professional base here, you guys have been at this all day.
Yeah.
Like, all day. So you guys are up at, like, what, 5?
Yes.
That's retarded.
Yeah.
See, it's not all beauty and glamour. 5 a.m. is ridiculous.
But it's kind of like that poor us. Like,
totally.
like to talk about a film that we're so passionate about.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
It's been a long day, it has.
Yeah.
But it's been a fun day because we get to, like for me personally, because it's in my city now. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's in Toronto now.
Finally.
We gotta be
I
in
can go
Montreal.
home at the end of the day. Yeah.
Exactly. I get to go home. But like, it's, so it's.
I have to take a plane to go to bed.
But that is awesome. I honestly, I can't wait to see it again. I'm actually going to say I will be bitching and whining for Blu-ray as soon as they become available because I see myself. This would be one of those ones that
We should probably see it on the big screen too.
totally.
I was thinking.
Yeah. But it's one of those ones that you want to throw on in the background just all the time. It'll end up being like my comfort food films.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's great.
That's
It's just, I
awesome.
love it.
If you guys get the opportunity, you guys gonna come on the 27th?
I'm thinking maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking we have
If
to.
you
should,
can,
yeah.
do it because every single audience we've had, again, Toronto, hopefully is okay. But yeah. The audience, that's what killed it for me. Like that's what.
Why, you know,
affected
yeah,
me.
That
yeah.
Ninja was
Yeah.
Sunk
Yeah.
it.
I
Out
did
of
read
this
about
world.
that. We had friends there,
Yeah.
reviewers
Oh,
there.
yeah.
So they're like, dude. And I talked to a couple of them after, and I was like, did you see Triple Kid? They're like, oh yeah, we saw it. hate you. So,
That's so
yeah,
cool.
it's so good. So yeah, sounds
Great.
great.
Yeah, that's.
So you guys just enjoy it and ride the
Oh
fun.
yeah.
Thanks.
I
Yeah, exactly.
think nobody expected this film to. I mean, I think Fantasia. There was an expectation of some
Right.
sort of the audience that's been following the RKSS
Yeah.
since the beginning.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't think anyone expected for it to worldwide, internationally make an impact, and that's what's happening. And it's such an amazing gift for us, but for the RKSS, it's sort of like. Wow, like it's a dream come true,
It's a
literally.
surprising
Like,
thrill.
it's- yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like to get into Sundance also. It's just and then like the fact that it's winning awards and internationally like audience awards.
Yeah.
Like, that's a cool one.
Yeah.
For it to hit an audience
Yeah.
award, it just
Yeah.
shows that people are having fun with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're getting into the game, they're getting
And I
into
think
their
that's the
Yes.
same.
Yeah.
Like it's yes, it's a throwback and stuff, but it's its own unique entity
Oh,
too.
totally.
Like, and that's what kind of you can't go like, okay, I know how this is gonna play out because it's the same as every other film that's like it. Because there's no other film like this.
No,
Well,
yeah.
that's
At
why we're
all.
in the script. We're like, I'm like, I can't compare this to anything. 'Cause and when you watch it, you're like, I can't compare it to anything. Because then you first go Mad Max,
Yeah.
then you're like, yeah, but then it's
But then
this,
this, yeah.
and,
Yeah,
and then it's
exactly.
this, and then there's a rom-com, and it's like, when is
Yeah.
where does
And I was
it?
watching it on my iPad Mini, and I was actually talking to the screen a couple of times. Like I was like, "Aw, oh
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great film.
Cool.
Thank
So
you.
congrats you guys, and thanks for finding time
Thank
to
you.
chat with us.
Yeah,
No problem. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
And that's it.
no!"
Boom.